Thank you, President Trump.
And he calls inflation. He's blaming inflation, and he's right, it's not very bad. He caused the inflation, and it's killing black families and Hispanic families. It's just it's killing people. They can't buy groceries anymore. They can't. You look at the cost of food, it's double, triple, quadruple. They can't live. They're not living anymore. He causes inflation. I gave him a complete, essentially no inflation. It's perfect. It's so good. All he had to do is leave it alone. He destroyed it with his redo scam and all this money that's being thrown out. He caused inflation. As sure as you're sitting there, the fact is that his big kill, black people, is the millions of people that he's allowed to come in through the border. They're taking black jobs now. And it could be 18, it could be 19, and even 20 million people. They're taking black jobs, and they're taking Hispanic jobs. You haven't seen it yet, but you're going to see something that's going to be the worst in history.
Thank you, President Biden.
What the fuck are you talking about? No, but I was just thinking I'm down to smoke more.
Ready to come over here? You want to watch this with me while we smoke? Right on. Oh wait, leave me alone. Get off my shoulder. It has not even been 2 hours since you were out last. Fuck off. Fuck off. No, he doesn't want to just hang out. He wants to be 11 months so he can have his treat.
Close the police are to him. Almost every police group in the nation from every state is supporting Donald J. Trump. Almost every police group. And what he's done to the black population. Everybody want the roof on the fly. And the fact that that's cool on the fly. He says that on the fly. And they think it's very best. How they see it happening. They see it fly so much better than it. That's what they selling you. I'm telling you, being fly so much better than it. They selling you, yes, I'm telling you, I'm a fly out the room, diamonds in the tube. I was grilling like I do, ain't talking barbecue. I saw my shine, my summertime. Like a baker's and the biggest beneficiary are blacks, and that's why we have the best numbers with them in maybe ever. They're saying ever. I read this morning where ever, the best numbers. He's lost much of the black population because he's done a horrible job for black people. He's also done a horrible job for Hispanics. But wait till you see these millions of people pouring into our country, and they're going to take the jobs, and it's already started, and you haven't seen anything yet. It's a disaster.
Seconds left for President Trump. Will you take any to slow the climate crisis?
So I want absolutely immaculate clean water, and I want absolutely clean air, and we had it. We had H2O. We had the best numbers ever.
You hear that?
We were using all forms of energy, all forms, everything. And yet, during my 4 years, I had the best environmental numbers ever. And my top environmental people gave me that statistic just before I walked on the stage, actually.
The idea that anything he said is true. Our past the most extensive climate change.
I don't know where the hell he's been to think that's true.
By the way, black colleges, I came up with $50 billion for HBCUs, historic black universities and colleges, because they don't have contributors that they have to build these laboratories. Like any black student is capable of college and doing anything white student can do. They just have the money, but now to be able to get those jobs in high tech. We're in a situation where the idea that he is claiming that he's done something that had the cleanest water. He hadn't done a damn thing to the environment. The Paris Peace Accord, Climate Accord, I immediately joined it because if we reach 1.5 degrees Celsius at any one point, there's no way back. The only existential threat to humanity is climate change, and he didn't do a damn thing about it. He wants to undo all that I've done.
The Paris Accord was going to cost us $1 trillion, and China nothing, and Russia nothing, and India nothing. It was a ripoff of the United States. And I ended it because I didn't want to waste that money because they treat us horribly. We were the only ones. It was costing us money. Nobody else was paying into it, and it was a disaster. But everything that he said just now, I'll give you an example. I heard him say before insulin. I'm the one that got the insulin down for the seniors. I took care of the seniors.
Why are you talking about
What
insulin?
he's doing is destroying all of our medical programs because the migrants coming in, they want everybody. And look, I
All
have
he can
the
talk about
biggest
is
heart on the
illegals
stage. I
coming
guarantee
in.
you
The
that.
only thing
And I want to
he's
take care
going
of
back
people.
to.
But we're destroying our country. They're taking over our schools, our hospitals, and they're going to be taking over Social Security. He is destroying Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid.
You literally tried to cut Social Security.
The idea is that we, in fact, we were the only ones of consequence. We're not members of the Paris Accord. How can we do anything if we're not able to? The United States can't get us. We're the largest producers in the world. We're making significant progress. By 2035, we will have cut pollution in half. We've made significant progress. And we're continuing to make progress. We set up a climate corps. There's thousands of young people who learn how to deal with them, just like Peace Corps. And we're going to move in directions that are going to significantly change the elements that cause pollution. But the idea that he claims that he is the biggest heart up here and he's really concerned about pollution, about climate, I've not seen any evidence to that. And by the way, with regard to prescription drugs, one company agreed that they would reduce the price to $35 for drugs. One, two, each pharmaceutical.
Good for him. He tried to throw something else in, and they said, by the way, and he stopped. He didn't keep going and do what Trump did last time and keep lingering on after they weren't supposed to.
Will see their benefits cut in just over 10 years. Will you name tonight one specific step that you're willing to take to keep Social Security solvent?
Yes, make the very wealthy begin to pay their fair share. Right now, everybody making under $170,000 pays 6% of their income, their paycheck. Every single time they get a paycheck, it's the first one they get 18 years old. The idea that they're going to, I'm not proposing that everybody take the millionaires
Sponsored by Elderberry, bro. The little
1%.
plant, you know what
So
I'm
no
saying?
one after.
I'm looking to die of her self-defense, baby.
So
Get some money.
anybody before
Sold out.
they go with the
To the world. Get the bag. Get the money. Come on. She still love it. Never wife it. I love the money. From San Diego with some boys. 3 days no sleep. Can't keep poised. Hold
To
up.
help keep Social Security solved, it was just that one.
That would be something that the biggest thing to do to defeat this man because he wants to get rid of Social Security. He thinks there's plenty to cut Social Security. He wants to cut Social Security and Medicare all the time. That's what we should do. The program put forward by House Sports is in fact want to cut the idea that we don't need to protect our seniors. Ridiculous. By the way, the American public has better health care coverage today than ever before. nation, as I said, we're in a circumstance where 400,000 people, 40 million people would not have insurance because they have a pre-existing condition. One thing that allows them to have that insurance is the fact that they, in fact, are part of the ACA. By the way, the other thing is, we're in a situation where talking about education for black communities, I've raised the $30,000 shouldn't be $7,000 $15,000 for tuition. I mean, he just doesn't know what he's talking about.
Thank you, President Vice President Trump.
So I've dealt with politicians all my life. I've been on this side of the equation for the last 8 years.
I'm just gonna keep this over here in case I want to smoke again.
He lies. I've never seen that he can look you in the face. About so many other things. And we mentioned the laptop. We mentioned Russia, Ukraine. Everything he does is a lie. It's misinformation and disinformation. The losers and suckers story that he made up is a total lie on the military. It's a disgrace. But Social Security, he's destroying it because millions of people are pouring into our country, and they're putting them onto Social Security. They're putting them onto Medicare, Medicaid. They're putting them in our
There you go. That's all I can talk about is immigrants. That's all I can say. They're taking the places of our sins. They're taking our Social Security and our jobs. They're taking the black jobs. They're taking the Mexican jobs. They're taking all the jobs. He's talking about the Mexicans coming in and then saying they're going to take the Mexican jobs.
The idea that veterans are not being taken care of, I told you before. By the way, when I said suckers and losers, he said that was after they fired that general. That general got fired because he wanted to power. That's what he said. He was the one standing with Trump when he said it. Number one. Number two, the idea that we're going to be in a situation where all these millions and millions, everybody talks about it, illegal.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's New York taking on Detroit.
They all said that if Trump is elected, they have a recession. And inflation is going to the worst ever in history.
And stepping in is the speedy Julio Rodriguez.
Said 159 scholars said he sucks. He's the worst ever.
But the average cost of child care in this country has risen to more than $11,000 a year per child for many
in
families.
the air out towards
the
right
cost
center.
of child care for two children
Sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts
in
it
your
away
second
for the
term,
out.
what would you do to make child care more affordable?
And now
this.
it's
Come on,
Brandon
now.
Lau. And he's the
general
home run
got fired
leader on
because
this
he was
team.
no good.
No.
And if he said that, that's why he made it up. But we have 19 people that said I didn't say it, and they're very highly respected, much more so than him.
That's out to center
The other
field.
thing is,
As this one
he doesn't
sized up,
fire people. He never fired people.
makes the
Never
grab,
seen
and there's
him
two
fire anybody.
gone.
I did fire a lot. I fired Comey because he was no good. I fired a lot
Here's
of the top
Trevor
people
Story.
at the FBI during
You
the
talk
swamp.
about
They were
elite
no good.
defensive players,
Not easy to
especially in
fire
the middle of the
people. You pay a
diamond.
price for
And
it,
this
but
guy
they were no
is
good. I
at the
inherited
top
these
of the
people. I
list.
didn't put them there. I didn't put Comey there. He
Yeah,
was no
we
good.
go beyond just fielding
This guy's been fired.
percentage and what it
He never
looks
fired.
like, but the
He
ability
should
to
have
have
fired
range
every
and
military man
close
that was
holes
involved with
that
that
are
Afghan
normally there against an average defender. But this guy is
show.
special,
Most
and you can see
embarrassing
it in his
moment in
first
the
step
history of our
quickness.
country.
And a foul
He didn't
ball.
fire. Did you fire
Hogan, the one
anybody?
thing about
Did you
that
fire
is
anybody that's on the
speed
border
never goes in a
that's
slump,
allowed us to have
and
the worst border in
defense
the history of the
shouldn't
world? Did
either.
anybody get
Hitting-wise,
fired
you
for
can
allowing
struggle, you
18
can lose
million
your
people?
Ball
Many
this
from
one high and
prisons.
deep.
Many
Way
from
back there.
See,
mental
right back to
institutions.
immigrants.
Did you fire anybody
Pulls
that
it in
allowed
on the
our country
warning
to be
track.
destroyed? Joe, our country is being destroyed as you and I sit up here and waste a lot of time on this debate. It shouldn't be a debate. He is the worst president. He just said about me because I said it. But look, he's the worst president in the history of our country. He's destroyed our country. Now all of a sudden he's trying to get a little tough on the border. He came out with a nothing deal, and it reduced it a little bit, like this much. It's insignificant. He wants open borders. He wants our country to either be destroyed or he wants to pick up those people as voters. And I don't think we just can't let it happen. If he wins this election, our country doesn't have a chance, not even a chance, of coming out of this rut. we probably won't have a country left anymore. That's how bad it is. He's the worst in history by far.
And here it comes.
Thank you, President Trump. President Biden.
We're the most admired country in the world. We're the United States of America. There's nothing beyond their capacity. We're the finest military in the history of the world. Finest in the history of the world. No one thinks we're great. No one wants to screw around with us.
And that's
Nobody.
ball four,
Number
He tried to
Number
nibble
two,
right
the
there
idea
and just
that
missed
we're
his
talking
spot.
about the worst
They were getting
president.
off at it.
I wasn't
Now he
joking.
has somebody to
Look
worry
it up.
about
Go
over
online.
Justin Morneau
159
up
to
to
Trump
bat
58
next.
to the
Leads
exact
off the
number.
ball.
Presidential story
Next
is
offering
they
is
had
in
meetings
for a
and they
strike.
voted.
Tired
Who's
or
the
not,
worst
he's relentless
president
with the
in
way he
American
pitches.
history.
He might be
One
exhausted
best to
out there,
worst.
but his
They
stuff
said he
is
was the
still
worst in
nasty.
all of American
And a
history.
ball and
That's
two
a fact.
strikes.
That's not
Just
conjecture.
misses there.
He can argue
Man,
the
oh
wrong,
man,
but that's
I
what
don't
they
know
vote.
how you take
The
that
idea
pitch.
that he
That's
is
as
no
close
doing anything
as
to
it
deal
gets.
with child care.
McNeil, the
He
horn
did
here
very
at first
virtually
with
nothing
nobody
with child
out.
care.
Rudder
You
takes
should
off.
significantly increase the child care tax credit.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana.
Single parents to be
Infield
able to
shifted
go
to
back
the
to
pull
work,
side.
and we should encourage businesses.
No, my game on that, but he is tearing them up.
President Trump, the question was about what would you do to make child care more affordable if you want to take the minute.
Just so you understand.
Just off the
He
inside
can't do
edge.
it.
We have other
Two
things
out, space is
that
empty.
They rate him the worst because what he's done is so bad. And they rate me.
Swing,
I'll
and
show
that
you.
ball
I will show you.
smashed
And
out
they
of
rate me
line.
one of the best.
That is the end.
If I'm given another,
Biden's straight laughing at
I think
him.
I'll be the best.
He's straight laughing at him.
Taxes like us. He's the only one that wants to raise your taxes by 4 times. He
And
wants
we're
to
back.
raise everybody's
Stepping in the
taxes
long ball
by
threat,
4 times. He
Patrick
wants the
Wisdom.
Trump tax cuts to
And a
expire.
pitch.
So everybody, including the two of you, are going to pay 4 to 5
On that
times.
fastball.
Nobody ever heard of this
Well,
before.
come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right there.
That one off the mark, and now it's even 1-1.
Bringing money back into our country.
No, they weren't.
And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Everybody knows.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait just absolutely the last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
One away. Now the catcher up to hit. Yainer Diaz.
Everything coming in the country, you know what the economists say? That's going to cost the average American $2,500 a year more because they're going to have to pay the difference in food and all.
And ball one.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Wouldn't chase that time. All tied up here at the top of the second.
Tax about $5 trillion over the next 10 years.
Bounce to third. Jones.
We have the largest deficit of any president.
Zips it across. That's out number 2. Jose Azocar, the next to hit.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Trade deficit with China since 2010.
Thank you, President Biden. Thank you, President Biden. Let's discuss
Into
the
center on a base hit.
millions of
And that
Americans.
keeps
The
the
both
inning
of you
going.
have made a top priority in your first term. The opioid crisis, and for both of you, the number
Didn't take long to
of
get a result for
overdose
that,
deaths
Brad.
in this
That's about
country
as
has
textbook
gone
as it
up.
gets.
Under your term,
Run
it
around the
went up.
moon.
Under your term, it
Lifted
has
in
gone
the
up.
air down the left
Former
side.
President Trump, despite the efforts that
McNeil
both of you
makes a
have made,
nice running
more than
catch.
100,000 Americans are dying of overdoses
We head to
every
the
year.
bottom of the second.
Primarily
Here's the
fentanyl
third
and other
baseman,
opioids.
Chipper
What do you do
Jones.
to help Americans right now in the
That's
phase
in
of
there.
addiction who are
Strike
struggling
one.
to get the treatment they need?
Finish up. People now have the largest
Good eye in that
deficit
spot.
history of our
Tried to
country.
backdoor him with that slider
He
right
can't
there.
answer a
Just
single
some
question.
Off the plate. Good pitch, though.
He gets paid by China. He's a Manchurian
In the
general.
air, left field, down the line.
Yeah, so I think he's afraid to
Pulls
do
it down and he
something.
makes the catch.
You notice he never
One up,
took
one
out
down.
my tariffs because we
Now
made so
to
much
hit
money with the
Francisco
tariffs.
Lindor.
We can't because it's too much money. It's tremendous. And we
First
saved our
pitch
steel
just
industries, and
misses.
there's more to come. But he
I just
hasn't done
heard
that.
Trump's
He
stomach
hasn't cut
rumble.
the tariffs because he can't.
Nothing
I
Because
just heard him get
here
bubble
in the bottom of the
guts.
second.
we just deficits too much money. It's tremendous. And we saved our steel industries. There's more to come. He hasn't done that. We bring in so much money with the tax.
You hear it?
But he hasn't cut the tariffs because he can't, because it's too much money. But he's got the largest deficit in the history of our country.
Addiction right now who are struggling to get the treatment they need.
Jake, we were doing very well in addiction until the COVID came. 2.5 months, 3 years, like nobody's ever in any country, in every way. To get tough. Because the drugs flowing across the border.
Chop to the left side.
It started to increase.
Wisdom on the first. Lindor retired. Now a chance for Andre Dawson.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Wouldn't chase that time. 2 down, nobody on. Bottom half of inning number 2. Just missed.
All he can talk about, he's just hammering it over and over and over again.
Next offering is downstairs.
The people, the borders.
And a 4-pitch walk.
One of the things about that 2-out.
They asked him about what he would do to help with people seeking addiction, and he's just talking about the borders.
Will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are
Human trafficking in the border.
the offensive side.
The 0-2. Line drive. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. New inning getting started. Anthony Santander at the plate. Brock Stewart takes over on the mound. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And foul.
Every country in Asia in terms of precursors for fentanyl, and Mexico is working with us to make sure they don't have the technology to be able to put it together. That's what we have to do. We need those machines.
Thank you, President Biden. Now, President Trump, and again, the question is about Americans in the throes of addiction right now, struggling to get the treatment they need.
Because this does pertain to it. He ended remain in Mexico. He ended catch and release. I made it catch and release in Mexico, not catch and release here. We had so many things that we had done, hard negotiations with Mexico, and I got it all for nothing. It's just like when you have a hostage. We always pay $6 billion for a hostage. Every time we say a hostage. Now we have a hostage, a Wall Street Journal reporter. I think a good guy, and he's over there because Putin is laughing at this guy, probably asking for billions of dollars for the reporter. I will have him out very quickly as soon as I take office. Before I take office, I said by literally as soon as I win the election, I will have that reporter. He should have had it a long time ago, but Putin's probably asking for billions and billions of dollars because this guy pays it every time. We had 2 cases where we paid $6 million for 5 people. I got 58 people out that I paid essentially nothing.
Thank you, President Trump. Dan.
Let's start with the size of votes about each of you. President Biden, you would be 86. The end of your second term. You address concerns about your capability to handle the toughest job in the world well into your 80s.
First of all, I have my career because I've been the youngest person in politics. I was the second youngest person ever elected to the United States Senate, and now I'm the oldest. This guy's 3 years younger. Well, let's go. I think that this is the record. The situation he left me. I said 15 million new jobs, 800,000 manufacturing jobs, more investment in America, over billions of dollars in private investment in enterprises. So we are growing. By the way, we brought an awful lot of people. The whole idea, the computer chips reached us 30% of the market. We invented those chips, and we lost it because he was sending people to find the cheapest jobs overseas and to bring home a profit.
Stop.
So I went to South Korea. I convinced Samsung to invest billions of dollars here in the United States. And guess what? Those fabs, they call them, to build these chips, those fabs pay over $100,000. You don't need a college degree for them. And there's billions, about $40 billion already being invested and being built right now in the United States, creating significant jobs for Americans from all over the world.
President Biden, you have 40 seconds left. Would you like to add anything?
Yeah, I would. The idea that somehow we are this failing country. I never heard a president talk like this before. We're the envy of the world. Name me a single major country president who wouldn't trade places with the United States of America. all our problems and all our opportunities. We're the most progressive country in the world in getting things done. We're the strongest country in the world. We're a country in the world who keeps our word, and everybody trusts us, all of our allies, and those who he held up to. And John Hillary sends love letters to, and Putin, etc. They don't want to screw around with us.
Thank you. Former President Trump, to follow up, you would be 82 at the end of your second term. What do you say to voters who have concerns about your capabilities to serve?
Well, I took 2 tests, cognitive tests. I aced them, both of them, as you know, and we made it public. He took none. I'd like to see him take one, just one, a real easy one. Like go through the first 5 questions. He couldn't do it. But I took 2 cognitive tests. I took physical exams every year. And, you know, we knock on wood wherever we may have wood, that I'm in very good health. I just won 2 club championships, not even senior, 2 regular club championships. To do that, you have to be quite smart, and you have to be able to hit the ball a long way, and I do it. He doesn't do it. He can't hit a ball 50 yards. He challenged me to a golf match. He can't hit a ball 50 yards. I think I'm in very good shape. I feel that I'm as in good a shape as I was 25, 30 years ago. Actually, I'm probably a little bit lighter, but I'm in as good a shape as I was years ago. I feel very good. I feel the same. But I was willing to take a cognitive test, and you know what? If I didn't do well, I aced them. Dr. Ronnie Jackson, who's a great guy when he was White House doctor, and then I took another one, a similar one, and one of them said they've never seen anybody ace him.
Thank you. President Biden.
You can see he is 6'5" and only 223 pounds. 235 pounds. Well, he said 6'4" and 200. Anyway, that's it. Anyway, just take a look at what he says he is. Take a look at what he is. Look, I'd be happy to have tried I got my handicap, which when I was vice president, down to a 6. And, by the way, I told you before, I'm happy to take off if you carry no bag.
It's a 6 handicap of all.
I was an 8 handicap.
I've seen you sweat. I know you sweat.
Let's not act like
We're
children.
fighting about golf.
Let's not act like children.
To a specific concern that voters have about you. Will you pledge tonight that once all legal challenges have been exhausted, that you will accept the results of this election, regardless of who wins? And say right now that political violence in any form is unacceptable.
Well, I shouldn't have to say that, but of course I believe that.
What are you doing?
Totally unacceptable. And if you would see what's on Twitter at the time, and
What are you doing? I saw it. How you doing today? Good. That's good.
How are you doing today?
Doing good. Chilling. Doing some baseball. Trying to say baseball, I thought moving your lips is really hard. Baseball. But it wasn't so bad. That's my least favorite So what's up? Good cutting out. Right on. Did you have a good day? Yeah, what'd you do? Focus on talking to me. We're worrying about the filters so much.
Instead, we went to the house. We celebrated his 50th birthday.
Oh, right on. That's cool. Alright. I had a tub and a touch-up today, so I did those.
And now it's the Minstrel Show update with your correspondent, Jennifer Duval.
How's everybody doing? This is Sean Dunn, you know me, Jennifer Duval. I'm over here chilling with little brother right now, and it feels good. You see us? I'm listening to the Minstrel Show. You ain't heard it? It's the biggest color show on earth.
I'm overweight, rappers fat to death. Obese when these beats catch wind of my breath. And yes, you ain't heard, you still rocking with the best. I just say y'all from taking the guess. Not jeans, my dear, you ain't worthy to breathe my air. Stand tall in the pair I wear. Am I making it clear? I's the best to lay his head round here. And no, I'm not the heir pair to whoever. They never could out-hit us. Fitters try to think fast, but never could outwit us. The only thing that they could ever do is outfit us. When clothes fit strange, I'm playing Rick James. Yo, couch, I'm coming out with a bang. Straight tape, pull a knife with no middle, man. Everybody at the label asking, will it bang? I say chill, just take a no. Now let my people sing. 10 G's a show. Wildin' out with Pretty Tony and O. Now let me hear it. Come on. We make them wanna say it again. Yeah, we make them wanna say it again. Beats from Mr. Doubtfit. Fresh jeans, fresh clothes and outfits. Let me hear it. We make them wanna say it again. We make them wanna say it again. Check it out. I got so many rhymes, many styles to go with. And my competition all the while be hoping that I quit bringing the pain like ibuprofen. I can't, dawg. Can't you see that the crowd is open? I mean, mouths is open, hands in the air just so aroused and focused. This is a movement. It's bigger than showbiz. This is how I live it. I love hip hop. I just hate the in it. It's like I'm just another rocking the mic. That's where you're above average. And take that however you like. However, despite I'm left to right. Till my forearm get all tight and my fingers start cramping up. Pose amping up. I'm standing what y'all ain't man enough. Chill, agitating like dandruff. I ain't talking all tough. What the people keep saying? Big trucks and wheels. Dominican broads is cooking my meals. One time, we make them wanna say it again. We make them wanna say it again. Check it out, come on. Copy my style. Big dough walking down the aisle. Sing it first. So good. We make them wanna say it again. Hey yo, they begging for a taste of it. Get a plate, grab a cup or something. My stop frontin'. On the mission, dude, still hunting. So stay out my way, act like you want something. Yo, my girl's a grown woman who ain't trying to get her eagle on. She rather be in the bed getting her kegel on. Working the walls when the heat is on. Like Mary J or Tweet is on. I sing along. Fresh clothes and cribs. One more time. Give me the salad, pass knife to ribs. Come on, opponent.
You make me wanna say it again. You make me wanna say it again.
Now bring it back. Getting what's finally mine. Yeah, sigh of relief cause we finally signed. Come on. We make them wanna say it again. Yeah, we make them wanna say it again. Yo, say it one more time for that girl named Pam Graham on some black sheep. She got me saying.
You make me wanna say it again.
Say it again, girl.
You make me wanna say it again.
And say it one more time for my name Pretty Tony that always come through with the one and only. Yeah.
You make me wanna say it again. You make me wanna say it again.
Check it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back with more of the Minstrel Show right after this commercial break.
8:30, so we got to be up early. So if I forget, I'm sorry, but I'll try to, okay? Right on. Well, I love you so much. Bye-bye.
Never spoken to, and I will tell you, nobody ever talks about that. They talk about a relatively small number of people that went to the Capitol, and in many cases were ushered in by the police. And as Nancy Pelosi said, it was her responsibility, not mine. She said that loud and clear. But the answer is, if the election is fair, free, and I want that more than anybody. And I'll tell you something. I wish he was a great president, because I wouldn't be here right now. I'd be at one of my many places enjoying myself. I wouldn't be under indictment because I wouldn't have been his political opponent, because he indicted me because I was his opponent. I wish he was a great president. I would rather I would be here. I don't mind being here. The only reason I'm here is he's so bad as a president that I'm going to make him a again. We're going to make him we're failing nation and that we're seriously failing nation. And we're failing nation because of him. His policies are so bad. His military policies are insane. They're insane. These are wars that will never end with him. He will drive us into World War III, and we're closer to World War III than anybody can imagine. We're very close to World War III, and he's driving us there. And Kim Jong-un and President Xi of China, Kim Jong-un of North Korea, all of these people, they don't respect him. They don't fear him. They have nothing going with this gentleman, and he's going to drive us into World War III.
World War III. And he went to war and win, and then Trump said, do what you want, just do what you want. There's a thing called Article 5. An attack on one is an attack on all. The required response. The idea.
Live from a place that has quite the reputation, Ship It Stadium. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Vikings taking on the Polar Bears. Jeff McNeil stands in.
For the Vikings. The left fielder. Yeah.
Wind and pitch. Out of the corner for a strike. And we're underway here this afternoon.
President Trump, as I come back to you for a follow-up.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
McNeil checks his swing. Appeal to third. Didn't go.
From Obama and Biden. They took no land, nothing from Trump. Nothing. He knew not to do it. Not going to play games with me. He knew that. I got along with him very well, but he knew not to play games. He took nothing from me. But now he's going to take the whole thing.
And that squirts through.
That's a war that should have never started. It would have never started, ever.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits to the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
So up next,
Justin Morneau. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble.
They're running out of people. They're running out of soldiers. They've lost so many people. It's so sad. They've lost so many people, and they've lost those gorgeous cities with the golden domes that are 1,000 years old, all because of him and stupid
the two strikes may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Set the results of the election, regardless of
battling here as he fouls it away. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first.
Much rather accepted these.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. One gone here. Here's some real power at the plate. Carlos Santana.
We'll have another one of these in a week.
Fought off foul.
Absolutely, there's nothing I'd rather do. It would be much easier for me to do that. Then
out towards right center field.
I wasn't really going to run.
That's a hit. McNeil headed for third.
He's destroying our country. I would be very happy.
And into second with one away. That's a double.
Location someplace.
And again, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Not a bad pitch by any means. Down and away, right on the corner of the zone. Just a better swing. Stayed through it and hit it hard the other way.
Let's see what your numbers are when this election is over. Let's see.
And now, Chipper Jones. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Sometimes pitchers working backwards, starting with the breaking ball, but it's a tricky approach.
On the ground to short. Caught in between, trying for third now. Safe! And they take the lead. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Francisco Lindor. Now, Jesse.
And a good eye there.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And that's in the dirt.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And the righty deals. Got him! Huge strikeout there. We go to the bottom of the first. Now it's going to be Chipper Jones. Hit hard, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Jones gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next pitch is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a count 1-2. Left-hand batter waits. That misses the zone. The count now 2-2. And that's a strikeout looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. In the air, left field. Looks it away for the out. Throw over to first. Anthony Santander at the plate. Up the middle. Lindor on to first. And that is the inning. Top of the second. And now the center fielder, Andre Dawson. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Bounce to the left side. Throw on to Santana. One out in the second. Here's Adam Frazier.
The second baseman, Adam Frazier.
And fouled off. Base is empty, one away. Here at the top of the second. Line drive, short hop to third. On the run, throw to first. Frazier retired. Now the batter now, Francisco Alvarez. Outside corner, there's a strike. Second inning here, no score. Santana moving under it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Brian Braun. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Gurriel handles the chance. And a quick out, number one. So here's Brown at the plate. And delivers outside. On the ground, right side. Frazier throws to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Byron Buxton stands in now, looks at that one inside. And the pitch. And another ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Gurriel handles the chance. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Yuli Gurriel. Chavez back to work. And that's downstairs and outside.
Ball 1, no strike.
Off the plate, and now 2-0. Now he steps off. Swing and a miss, strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Kicks and fires. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. So the lineup flips over. Jeff McNeil will hit next. Singled and scored his first time. Swing and a miss.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And there's 2 down. So digging in, Justin Morneau. He's 0 for 1. Just a slow ground ball this time. Chipper fires to first. Out number 3. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. The wind of the pitch. And that one's a little bit low. And that is ball 1. That clips the corner. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Brock Stewart. In the dirt, 2-1. Right-handed reliever.
Ball, that's out.
He walked in, and that will keep things going. No outs, runner at first. JT Realmuto steps in.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And that one fouled off. The pitch. Fought off foul. 0-2 now. Lindor the move. That's to third. Whips it across. And Real Muto is out.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Jones stands in here, takes ball one low. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. With the winning run standing at second here in the last half of the third. Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
The winning run on second base. Pounded ball here, rolls foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Only play is at first on the throw from shallow right. And they get the out on Jones. Lau at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Carlos Santana. And he deals. Inside, just missed. And there's a ball.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. Better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Man at second. Base hit into the outfield. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
And that's a little bit high.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Gallegos moved to first, and he's back in safely. Another move to first. Tries to get back and save. Fly ball down the line. And it drops in. One runs in. Another comes in to score. It's 2-0.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Righty delivers. Foul ball there. 2 runs across in the inning, and here in extra innings. On the ground, right side. Tag, and he's out at the plate. So up next, Andre Dawson. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Now a fly ball to right center. Buxton sprinting after it. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. Out number 2. Man at first. And here is Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 1. Strike 1. Lindor off of first with 2 away. Swings through that.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Lindor the move. Ground ball up the middle. Lau whips it to first. Frazier retired. And that is that. first baseman, Carlos Santana. Stewart back to work.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Next offering upstairs. That one is absolutely belted. Long gone. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's 2-2. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Anthony Santander. Carlos Estevez taking over on the mound. This one high in the air to left center. McNeil drifts towards it. And out number 1 on the grab. Here's the left fielder, Ryan Braun. Flied to right his first time. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
In the air right field. And it one-hops the wall. And that's a double.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with 1 down. Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
Brown swings through it for strike 1. Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first. Got the out. Here's Byron Buxton. To the left side, but it is well foul. This guy's got good power with one swing. He can win it for him. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Dawson tracks it down for the out. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to him. Francisco Alvarez. As the lefty gets to work.
Count 1-0.
That one way inside. Runner edges away at second.
At the ball.
Up and in, and that's ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Gurriel at the plate now, and that's inside. With the go-ahead run standing at second for the top of the 5th.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
2 1 strike.
Good eye in that spot.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The pitch. 3-2 now.
You got a full count. 3-2.
The other way, Santana. Lindor, that's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
I think some double play turns are almost poetic, and a 3-6-1 is one of those that can just look so clean. It's really easy to mess it up if the pitcher doesn't get there in time or there isn't good communication with the first baseman. But right there, they nailed the execution.
That one misses, and the count even 1-1. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to happen with 2 strikes.
Next offering is down low. Trying to keep this a 2-2 game here in extra innings. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's 3-2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Can't handle an up-and-in fastball much better than that. I think he had to be sitting on something similar because it's very tough to adjust to a pitch like that if you're not looking for it.
Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, no strikes.
In the air out towards right center. Buxton moves under it. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Francisco Lindor.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Pitch. That's down and in.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
So the tying run at second. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs. Get deeper in the count. Try to climb the ladder.
Man at second. In the air, right side. Gurriel handles the chance. Runner tags at second. Not in time. The tying run stands at third with 1 out. And a fly ball could knock this one up. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Grounded out his first time. And fouled off. With the tying run at third, last half of inning number 5. That to right. Gurriel handles the chance. Runner tags for home. Throw is offline, and he scores. Back even, it's 3-3. Now the third baseman, Chipper Jones, 1 for 2. Go with the intentional walk, so he's on first with 2 out.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
New pitcher now, Tim Herring.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Loud in the box now, takes strike 1. Bounce to the right. Frazier. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the DH, Carlos Santana. And a pitch. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Man at second.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Here comes a pitch. And now the count filled up 3-2. On a line. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. The relay to third. Save!
Hey, who's in there?
Chipper Jones now at the plate.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
And that skips in the dirt. Pitch misses inside. Ball 2.
And you got to wonder with first base open, 1 out. Is he going to get a pitch to hit?
That one missed.
Would love to see him get the green light, even with the 3-0 count right here. Let's see if he can create some magic.
And he walked him.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
1 down. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Quarter infielders playing in.
Now, Taylor. floor.
And that one fouled off. Runners at the corners, one away. And we're the top half of the sixth. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
On the ground, a short could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. On the first, but he beats it. And a run scores. Here's the center fielder, Andre Dawson. Out towards right center field. And that is that. Bottom of the sixth inning at the plate. Carlos Santana. Ball one, no strikes. Bounced out to short. Lindor. To third. Tag. Got it. Hung up in a rundown now. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Anthony Santander. Swung on, belted. That's back. That one opts against the fence. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. The relay throw. He scores to tie it up. It's 4-4.
It's a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
The next to hit takes outside. Hardliner. Bangs off the wall. In comes the winning run, and they walk it off 5-4.
Takes a lot to excite me, baby. Give it all you got. I'm a tough cookie, baby. Get the right spot. Yeah, yeah.
surfing Mountain Park. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Hot Shots taking on the Vikings. And now the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
The center fielder, Harrison Bader.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Drifts towards it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Now the number 2 hitter, Justin Morneau. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Ground ball left side. The throw to first. Now 2 out. And now Chipper Jones. Nobody. On his team is a better batting average than he does, Siggy. And ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ground ball right side. On to first. That ends the frame. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Jeff McNeil. And the pitch. That catches the corner. That's inside. And it's 1-1. And he grounds one to the right side. Morgan on to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. And now the first baseman, Justin Morneau. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Just missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. They got it for out number 2. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. There's a strike, 95 of that one. 2 down, nobody on. And another ball.
2-1.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. The 2-2 on the way. On the ground. Steer. Fires to first on the run. Third out. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's going to be Pudge Rodriguez. The wide to kick the pitch. On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
1-0.
One down, base is empty. And that one ripped to left. And that's a fair ball. Now it rolls down into the corner. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Base hit into the outfield. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball travel.
This one smacked out to left center. Should be extra bases. One runs in. Around third. In to score from first. It's 2 zip.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row.
Just upon the wall, baby. Let me show you how to ease the mind today. I can't be too comfortable to see you standing by all of my desires.
Ready to go? Here's Tim Anderson.
For the Dukes, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
The pitch. And a foul ball. That misses, and it's a ball and a strike. There's a swing and a drive. That's got a chance. That's down. One hops off the wall. Throws to second.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. One out in the top of the first.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Ken Griffey Jr. in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in. You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Got him swinging. Huge strikeout there. Now it's Christian Yelich. And a foul ball left side. Two outs. And that one fouled off. Next pitch is outside. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the first, leading off, Justin Morneau. And here it comes. That misses, and that's ball one. Garrett, a 6'2 southpaw, 200 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2016. The wind to kick the 2-0. Up the middle. That's a hit. And now here's Jeff McNeil. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Runner at first with no outs here. Next pitch downstairs. And 1-1. Outside. Left-hand hitter waits. Hit on the ground might be two. Anderson. Off-balance feed. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Chipper Jones at the plate now. That's ball one. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch in for a strike. Going to count 1-2.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Anderson. Off balance feed. There's one. Over to first. Safe. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Colt Heath. First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner on the go. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Bader makes the catch, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Luis Arraez stands in.
Luis Arraez.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. out of the bullpen, Drew Pomeranz.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
On its way to the corner. And that's a foul ball.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, though. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
Late swing, foul to the left. That one just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Line drive, that's it.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
No trouble here, puts it away for the out, and there's one down. Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
He's running at first base. Number 5, Adam Hall.
Right field, down the line, and that one slices down. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
Nice try, Ramon.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Into third now, so runners at the corners and one out. 2 on, 1 out. Now it's the right fielder, Andre Dawson. Line drive, could be extra bases. 1 run's in. Heading for the plate. Run scores from first as they add some insurance. It's 2-0. 1 out, runner at second. And now Bader up to the plate. That's towards center. Jackie Bradley makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Thought about third there, but throws on the brakes. 2 away now. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Strike to Anderson.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still walk in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Next offering upstairs.
2-1.
Foul ball. 2-2.
Full count.
Swings here and blasts